Hello everyone, this is Betty with Betty's Stamping Crazy, and I have another video here for you. This one's on the calendar that we did in our my class Tuesday night. This one's a little bit different from the one we did, but this is what they went by. The one we did was actually bigger, and I didn't make one for it, or a sample for it. So what we're going to make in this video is one closer to the one that they made, the size that they made. I used the Carried Away Designer Series paper that is in the Celebration catalog, and let me get to that and show you. It is a free item when you buy $50. Oops, I can't believe I can't get to it. There it is. Carried Away Designer Series paper, and you get 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 double-sided designs on these. I love these papers, I really do. I've ordered more than one. And also we are using the framelits from the Up and Away Thinlits dies, and I'm just going to be using this one. I hope you can see this, just this one little framelit here. What I should have done was use these, but I thought that was going to be too much cutting out for the class because we were doing a lot of other stuff too. But anyway, that's with the Lift Me Up bundle. So you can save 10% if you buy the stamp set and the framelits on that. That's in the Occasions catalog. This catalog. So anyway, these are my parts that I'm going to be using. I am going to do just a little bit different paper too because I didn't cut into that one. I'm just going to do these. Okay, for the calendar itself, as you can see, it sets up like this. But this one, like I said, this one's going to be a little bit bigger. I cut it at 6 this way by 11, and I did use the extra thick Whisper White cardstock that's in the annual catalog. 6 by 11, and I scored it at 4 1/4, 8 1/2, 9 1/2, and 10 1/2. So I don't want to fold those yet because I want to be able to put my Designer Series paper on it. I also have the mint macaron, sorry, and I had it cut at 5 7/8 by 4 1/4 or 4 1/8, and this I cut out the middle because I use this for the backing of my framelit. I cut sorry, I cut this out in the color I wanted, but I used this for the backing. So that's that. This will go here. I also used Watermelon Wonder, and that's what I cut my balloon out with for this one. Now my Designer Series paper, okay, the Watermelon Wonder, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. The Watermelon Wonder is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 to fit the balloon. And I'll put the framelits that I used for this to cut out up on the screen when I edit it. Okay, the Designer Series paper, this is the green one. I used the really colorful balloons on the other one, but this has got the little balloons in it too, and clouds. It's 5 3/4 by 4, and then of course your little calendar, and I get these from Tailored Expressions, and they come in a pack of 10 for $3. So I get these every year. I usually buy about 2 packs of them. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I want to move this out of the way, of course. Move it over here. I'm going to pull this off. And what I'm going to do is add this to my frame, and there's not very much room. And what I'm doing, you have the one large piece up here and the one large piece in the middle, and then your small ones that bend down here. I want this right in the middle. So I'm going to take my snail, and if you want to, you can use you could use the Fast Views or whatever you wanted to use. But for this, I'm just going to use my snail, go around the edges. I'm getting off. I keep going sideways for some reason. Okay, now I'm just going to set this on here, and like I said, it's a very tight fit because there's only like 1/8 of an inch on each side. Actually, there's not even an 1/8 of an inch, maybe 1/16. I cut it very close. The designer series paper is kind of the same way too. I just wanted a little bit of border. So let's go ahead and put the designer series on there. Oh, you could have even used this side. It's kind of nice looking too. Okay, got all 4 sides. And make sure your balloons are going up. Let's get this right in the middle. This is really close. Okay. Now, to save time, I have already cut out my hot air balloon, and I glued the Watermelon Wonder to the base. And what I did was I just glued it on there, and then I just cut around it with the scissors. Like I said, you can cut out the pieces, and you can even do it in different colors. And that comes with these pieces right here. But I elected to just do it this way, the easy way. To me it was. Okay. Also, if you want to, you can have a backing for your calendar here. And you know what? I don't know if I want to do it in... Do we want to make a contrasting color here to make it stand out a little bit more? Why not? Let me get my cutter and cut it. Okay, now the calendar, let's measure it. It is, get this turned over right. Let's say it's not quite 3, but close enough. 3 by 2 and a little over 2 1/4, I think. Excuse me. So we are going to cut this at, let's say 3. Let's go 3 1/4 and see what that does on that side. Oop, wrong one. Need my cutter. And we are going to go a little over 2 1/4, and we'll see how big that is. If we need to cut off a little bit more, we will. I think I'm just going to leave that like that. Nope, I'm going to cut off about 1/8 of an inch on the edge. Let's see, it was cut at 3 1/4. Let's do it 3 1/8. I think that'll make it pretty even. Like I said, it's according to your calendars, whoever you get them from. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way, because some of them are different. And I am going to take this and I'm going to use my tearing tape and put on the back of that. Oops. Okay. Move that out of the way. I think this weather changing is really starting to get to my allergies. Okay. I'm going to use my tweezers and put this right down here. I think that's pretty good. Now, let's put some more tape, some more on this, because when you're pulling on the calendars, I don't want them to come off. And you will be pulling the calendars off each month, of course. It's sticking to me. Okay, put that up there. You know what? Let's put the calendar down first and kind of go from there. I'm going to do it like this. Hope you can see this. Let me get back up here. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on my balloon. One down here, 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 and I'm going to put one right in the middle. Okay. This way I can kind of judge where I want this. And I know it blends in kind of, but yet it doesn't. Okay, I like that. Now let's go ahead and put this down. Come on. I really like that. Of course, you can choose any color you want. Okay, and the way you're going to bend these, this big top portion, you're going to bend backwards. And then you're going to come to the bottom and bend backwards. Oops, don't do that. And then you're going to skip that one, bend that one backwards. But on this one, you're going to bend it down like that. So that you're going this way, this way, this way, and this way. Now I'm going to take my bone folder. For some of you it might be easier to do this folding before you put your stuff on, but to me it's just easier to do it this way. That way I've got it flat when I'm putting my stuff on. Okay, use my tape again. And I'm going to put this down at this bottom part. Let me show you right here. Can you see it? I'm coming down to the bottom of that little bitty flap, right at the edge. Tear that off. Let it go, me. I'm just a sticky person. Can you see I've got it right here? Let me move that down a little bit. Right here at the edge of this one. And if you feel like you need it, you know, this holds pretty good. You can pull this off and put another piece here, but I don't think we need it. So I'm going to pull this off. And this is the tricky part. Because it sticks to your fingers. You want to get this straight down. Make sure it's straight. Lift that off your fingers and just go all the way down. And there it is. See, I really like the bigger size better. This one's okay if you've got a small, you know, you don't want it too tall, but I like the bigger size better. And I think everybody at the class did too. But anyway, that's my calendar with the Up and Away bundle. And this is Betty with Betty Stamping Crazy. Thank you.